Alright, squad. Buckle up. Your fave film reviewer is here to spill the tea on a web drama that's about to live in your head rent-free. We're talking 0 to 100. From brutal betrayals to the most epic power-up you've ever seen. Let's get into it. The story kicks off on a mountain peak with our main character, Finn, has thanking his best bro Leo for everything. From setting up an overseas job to taking care of his family, Finn is laying it on thick, calling Hyam a true friend for treating Hyam to a meal and a hike. The bromance is strong, or so it seems, and this is where it gets wild. Leo just casually drops a bomb, saying, "Yeah, we're brothers. So treating you to your last meal is the least I can do." Finn is shook, repeating the words, "last meal," as the betrayal starts to sink in. And just like that, the friendly mask drops and Leo shoves Hyam to the ground. As Finn struggles to process this, his own wife, May, steps into the frame. She looks down on Hyam with pure disgust. She basically tells Hyam he should have just stayed overseas instead of coming back to be an eyesore. Ouch. The disrespect is real. Finn is absolutely heartbroken. He reminds May that she pursued Hyam, and that he dropped out of school and worked abroad just to provide dye for her. Then he turns to Leo, talking about how they were supposed to be the best of friends. He just can't believe how they could do this to Hyam. But May's response is ice cold. She goes on a full villain rant about how she was the class beauty and was blind to have chosen a pretty boy like Hyam. She straight up says he couldn't even buy her a designer bag, while Big Boss Leo gets her anything she wants. It's all about the money. She then adds one final, brutal insult, asking how he likes the green hat she gave Hyam. A low blow about her cheating. That's the last straw. Finn lunges at them in a fit of rage. But Leo was waiting for this exact moment and sends Hyam flying off the cliff with a savage kick. But our boy's story isn't over. He wakes up at the bottom of the ravine, touching his face in disbelief. Hez actually alive. Just as he starts to despair, thinking Hell's starved to death, a little golden creature appears. It offers Hyam a strange, glowing fruit. He takes a bite. And boom, this isn't just any fruit. It's a magical healing item. His mangled hand is instantly restored. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Finn thanks the little squirrel. Or so he thinks. He even jokingly calls it his new sworn brother. He realizes this magic fruit is no joke. After eating more, his injuries are almost completely healed. It's giving major power-up vibes. His new furry friend then leads Hyam deeper into the Hydiden Valley. Finn starts to notice the creature seems to understand Hyam, like it's enchanted or something. Next stop on the magical mystery tour is a hot spring. Covered in blood, Finn figures a bath couldn't hurt, and turns out, it's not a hot spring, it's a spirit spring. Just like the fruit, the water has insane healing properties. It even improves his physique and his skin. Finn immediately thinks about the business potential, imagining rich people paying a fortune for a dye bee. As amazing as this secret realm is, Finn knows he can't stay forever. He's got some serious scores to settle. His little bro then shows Hyam the way out by jumping off another cliff. For real, after a moment of hesitation, Finn Dekai dies to take the leap of faith. It's better than being trapped there forever, and it works. Has teleported back to the outside dye world. Finn figures out the place is a secret realm, and jumping off the cliff is the portal. He tests it again and confirms he can re-enter. His mind is blown, realizing this place holds treasures that money can't buy. His first thought is to bring some of the magical fruit back for his parents, and maybe sell some to make a fortune. With his new power and a loyal companion, Finn asks his furry bro to come with Hyam to see the outside dye world. Finn realizes the secret realm not only strengthened his body, but also gave Hyam a photographic memory. Hez confident he can always find his way back. With a smirk, he thinks about Leo and May. They have no idea he's alive, and he's coming back for them. Meanwhile, a woman driving recklessly screeches to a halt. She's sure she hit someone, but when she looks, there's nobody there. She starts to freak out, thinking she might have hit a ghost. Then a voice pops up right next to her window. It's Finn, and thanks to his new powers, he's completely unharmed. He scolds her for driving so fast, which only confirms her ghost theory. Seeing how scared she is, Finn Dekai dies to have a little fun. He puts on a spooky voice, pretending to be the ghost of the man she just ran over. He even throws in a creepy line about never having been with a woman, telling her to make Hyam happy or hell haunt her. She calls Hyam a pervy ghost, and Dekai dies to fight back, aiming a swift kick right where it hurts. Our boy dodges it like a pro, though, finally, dropping the act. Finn tells her he was just skydiving and that there are no ghosts in broad daylight. He was just trying to teach her a lesson, realizing she's been played. She looks embarrassed, but then apologizes sincerely for her reckless driving. Her attention then shifts to the cute creature on Finn's shoulder. Finn clarifies that it's not a pet, but his brother. She correctly identifies the animal not as a squirrel, but as a rare golden marten. It even nods in agreement. Showing its intelligence, she asks if she can hold it, and the marten agrees. As she cuddles it, Finn jokes that his little bro is taking the opportunity to get close. She gets flustered and asks where he's looking. To cover, Finn Dekai dies on a name for his companion on the spot. Lei Shen, or Thunder God, to settle things. Finn suggests she give Hayam and Lei Shen a ride home. She offers to take Hayam to the hospital. Insisting on taking responsibility, Finn assures her he's fine and introduces Hayam's self, telling her just to drop Hayam off at the nearby village. She reluctantly agrees. Before he leaves, she hands Hayam her business card, just in case he feels any discomfort later. This is Crystal, and she's clearly important. Back at his house, Finn feels a wave of guilt. His parents spent all their savings to build this house for his wedding to Mei, because Mei didn't want to live with in-laws. His parents still live in their old home. Dekai dies not to tell them about the betrayal just yet. At his parents' place, the reunion is emotional. But his dad immediately asks why Mei isn't with Hayam. His dad's worried tone suggests they've heard the rumors about Mei and Leo. Finn just reassures them he'll handle it. Later, he introduces Lei Shen, explaining how the little guy saved his life. He also gives his parents 2 of the magical fruits. He passes them off as a rare imported fruit. After just 1 bite, his parents feel a warm, comforting sensation, saying it's like an immortal fruit. Finn is relieved, hoping the fruit will heal the chronic ailments his parents have from a lifetime of hard work. The glow-up isn't just for Hayam. After giving his parents the ultimate health boost, Finn suggests they move into his new house with Hayam, but the family moment gets interrupted by someone yelling his name from outside. It's his other best friend, June, who somehow already heard he was back in town, and he's not just here to chat. He's here to drag Finn to their high school reunion that's happening tonight. And get this, the entire thing is being hosted and paid for by none other than Leo. June says they have to go for the free food, and you can see the look on Finn's face. He is absolutely going. Do can practically see the spicy revenge plot forming in his mind. He's already imagining their shocked faces. On the way over, June tries to gently break the news about Mei and Leo's affair, but Finn stops Hayam, revealing he's already aware of the situation, which totally surprises June. He tells Hayam the whole point of going to this reunion is to give Mei and Leo a special surprise. June, being a true bro, immediately offers to be his backup in the inevitable throwdown, but Finn, oozing new confidence, tells Hayam he can handle this one all by himself. Cut to the reunion, where another main girl, Tina, has just arrived. She's the former class beauty. Right after, Leo and Mei pull up together. When questioned, Mei tries to play it off like she just hitched a ride. Tina sees this and is absolutely disgusted. She's basically thinking what we're all thinking, that Finn was totally blind to marry someone like Mei. Inside, everyone is gathered around Leo, sucking up to Hayam now that he's a rich boss. Even Mei is flirting with Hayam openly, asking Hayam to take care of her in the future. If you know what I mean. Tina is visibly cringing at the whole display. But just then, June walks in, announcing he's brought a special guest, and then Finn makes his grand entrance. The camera pans to Mei and Leo, whose jaws are on the floor. He walks in with total swagger, sarcastically asking why they look so surprised, as if they've seen a ghost. Leo quickly recovers, putting on a fake smile. His inner thought is pure villain, believing that without proof, Finn is completely powerless. The situation gets even more awkward when another girl points out Mei should be sitting with Finn. Mei tries to lie her way out of it, but the classmate keeps pressing the issue, making everyone uncomfortable. Leo tries to play peacemaker, but Finn drops another bomb. He says he's tired of Mei and would much rather sit next to Tina. Tina is visibly blushing. Her inner monologue is basically a Finn fan club meeting, regretting she wasn't more forward in high school. Mei finally snaps, asking Finn what he means by being tired of her. He calmly replies that he's just trying to help her and Leo be together. They both freak out, telling Hayam he's talking nonsense. Leo gets aggressive, demanding that Finn show some proof for his accusations immediately. Leo's yes-man Wayne jumps in to defend his boss, threatening Finn. But June isn't having it and stands up for his friend. The rest of the class is just eating up the drama. It's better than reality TV. Finn calmly tells June to stand down, appreciating the backup but insisting on handling it high himself. Then, being the ultimate troll, he says he'll tell a joke to lighten the mood. He tells a long story about a pair of shoes he once loved, but over TM, they became worn out. The punchline is, when he came back from abroad, he discovered that someone had actually stolen his old, worn-out shoes. The shade is immaculate. He then turns directly to Leo and May, asking them why they aren't laughing. Tina gets the high-dided meaning and laughs. Finn uses the moment to flirt with her, saying he regrets not pursuing her in school. That pushes Leo over the edge, and he threatens to kill Finn. Finn just calmly calls his bluff, reminding Hyam that he's already tried and failed. One of Leo's lackeys tells Finn he's not welcome and needs to leave. When Finn refuses, the guy throws a punch. Bad move. This is Super Finn now. He catches the punch with ease and twists Wayne's arm until he's begging for mercy. Leo orders the rest of his guys to attack, but it's over in seconds. Finn unleashes a series of lightning-fast kicks, and all the attackers are on the floor. Everyone is in shock, wondering where he learned to fight like that. June is impressed, and Tina thinks he's so cool. With the minions down, Finn turns his attention to a terrified Leo, who's backing away while making empty threats. And then, Finn drops the ultimate truth bomb for the whole class to hear. He reveals that Leo and May plotted against Hyam. He tells them how they pushed Hyam off a cliff. But unfortunately for them, he's hard to kill. Hez back. The entire room is in an uproar. Everyone is shocked and horrified, finally understanding the true story. Their social status is officially cooked, but May, refusing to take the L. I immediately flybis the scribe it. She starts yelling that he's slandering her. She has the absolute audacity to claim she was faithful to Hyam for 2 years. The gaslighting is next level. She then dares Finn to kill them both. And Leo, feeling bold, chimes in that Finn will die sooner or later anyway. That's it. Finn snaps. He lunges forward, grabbing both of them by the neck, ready to end it all. Suddenly, all that tough talk vanishes. Leo starts begging for his life, even offering Hyam 5 million yuan. The whole room erupts, with everyone pleading for Hyam to calm down and not ruin his life over them. But while Finn's distracted, Wayne tries a sneak attack with a glass bottle. Tina screams a warning, and out of nowhere, Lei Shen, our furry little hero, leaps through the air and intercepts the bottle. What a legend! Now Finn is really seeing red. He's about to finish the job when Tina runs over, pleading with Hyam to stop. She's the voice of reason, reminding Hyam that if he kills them, he'll spend his life in jail and break his parents' hearts. Her words hit home. Finn realizes she's right. Revenge is a dish best served cold, and jail isn't part of the plan. He lets them go, and then playfully tells Tina he's listening to her because she's pretty, which gets a flustered reaction. Just then, the hotel manager and security finally show up. Leo, ever the snake, immediately points the finger at Finn. The manager, seeing his VIP customer Leo is involved, orders his men to teach Finn a lesson, but a voice cuts through the chaos. It's Crystal. She walks in and declares that if anyone touches Finn, they're fired on the spot. Everyone is shook. Leo recognizes her as Crystal Leng, the heiress to one of the city's 4 most powerful families. She then announces to the room that Finn is her friend. The whole dynamic of the room just got fly biped on its head. Even Lei Shen is happy to see her. Tina looks on, totally confused about how Finn knows this powerful and beautiful woman. Crystal asks if he needs help, and Finn spills all the tea, pointing out his wife and her lover. Crystal doesn't even blink. She just turns to her manager and orders Hyam to throw the scum out of her hotel. The manager, now terrified, immediately agrees, but Finn isn't done. He stops them, reminding Leo that he organized the party and hasn't paid the bill yet. Crystal backs Hyam up instantly, telling the manager to add up the food and damages and not let Leo leave until he's paid every penny. Then he turns to May, thinking he's crawling back. She says she'll never forgive Hyam. The delusion is strong with this one. Finn just roasts her, asking if she's crazy. He tells her he just wants to go to the civil office to divorce her immediately. He adds that even seeing her name on his family register makes Hyam want to vomit. Savage. As Leo is dragged out, he screams that hell get even. Finn just coolly tells Hyam, "I'll be waiting." With the trash taken out, Finn thanks Crystal. She says helping Hyam now makes them even for the car in Kaidient. And then she leaves. Finn apologizes to his classmates for ruining the party, but they're cool with it. As he leaves, both June and Tina insist on going with Hyam. He offers to drop Tina home, smoothly mentioning he's going to the civil office near her place to get divorced. So it's on the way. In the car, Tina tells Hyam to stay strong, and June immediately starts playing matchmaker, saying Finn and Tina would make a great couple. After they drop Tina off, a new challenger appears. A guy named Ethan aggressively confronts her, asking who Finn is. This dude is giving major possessive vibes, saying he's chosen her so it's his business. Tina tells Hyam to get lost, to get Hyam off her back. She blurts out that she already has a boyfriend. And guess who she points to? Finn, ever the team player. I immediately jumps in and confirms he's her boyfriend, telling Ethan to back off. They both commit to the bit, saying they've known each other since high school. Ethan isn't buying it for a second. He insults Finn, calling Hyam a country bumpkin and saying his whole outfit isn't worth 200 UN. He asks how Finn could possibly be worthy of Tina. Tina immediately defends Finn, but Ethan just doubles down. Setting the stage for another showdown, Tina tries to drag Finn away, telling Hyam not to stoop to Ethan's level, but Finn isn't backing down. He calmly faces Ethan and basically says, "You're right. I am a country bumpkin, with no car and no money. But Tina still likes me and not you. So, who's the real failure here?" Oof. The burn is real. Ethan completely loses it and throws a punch. But our boy has entered the Matrix. Thanks to the magic fruit, his senses are on high alert, and he dodges it effortlessly. Ethan overcommits and ends up doing a very painful split on the ground. Doe, hate to see it. Just then, June shows up. Tina begs Finn to leave, but he's unbothered, saying it was just self-defense. Ethan limps away, screaming threats. Tina stands up for Finn, saying she'll testify that Ethan attacked first. But he's not interested in the police. He warns them both that they won't escape Hyam. Yikes. So Tina explains that Ethan is the son of the deputy city lord. A real nepo baby. Finn just shrugs it off. He's got superpowers now. A deputy's son is nothing, just as Tina is promising to help Hyam if Ethan causes trouble. Another villain appears. It's May, fresh from the divorce office. She immediately starts mocking Tina, saying she's picking up her worn-out shoes. But Tina is not the same shy girl from high school. She claps back hard. She goes, "Yep, I like Finn. I've liked Hyam since high school. And now that you're divorced, it's my chance, then, to really rub it in." She kisses Finn on the cheek. She tells Hyam she'll be his girlfriend after the divorce and walks away like a queen. Finn is just amused by the whole thing, especially May's furious reaction. She confronts Hyam, but he just coldly tells her it's none of her business. Meanwhile, Ethan is fuming. He calls up his henchman, Bill, and tells Hyam to bring his crew to the civil office to ambush Finn. Back at the office, the deed is done. Finn is officially a free man, and he and June decay ID to go get celebratory drinks. Unbeknownst to Hyam, Ethan's goons are now tailing Hyam. And that's not all. May has convinced Leo to set his own ambush for Finn back at his village. Two separate villain crews are now hunting Hyam. Later that night, after drinks with June, Finn takes a cab home. The driver has to stop because the road to his village is suddenly blocked for construction. Finn immediately knows something is up. He gets out to walk and spots Ethan's crew waiting in the bushes. Realizing they have weapons, he dies to run. As they chase Hyam, he runs straight towards the second ambush spot, where Leo's crew is waiting. This is where Finn's galaxy brain move comes in. He yells out to Leo, making it seem like the guys chasing Hyam are Finn's backup. So Leo orders his crew to attack. And Ethan's crew, seeing people charge them, assumes it's an ambush and attacks back. Absolute chaos. While the two groups of clowns are fighting each other, Finn sneaks up behind Leo. He easily breaks Leo's arm and then delivers the ultimate punishment. A swift kick right to the family jewels. Ouch. With both crews defeated, they finally realize Finn played them. He gives them a final warning for their bosses before telling them all to get lost. Walking home, Finn reflects that getting revenge felt good. But his main priority now is earning money to give his parents a good life. Back in the secret cave, he and his best bro Lei Shen share some more of the magic fruit. Finn realizes the more he eats, the stronger he'll get. He wonders if he could even become like Superman. With a limitless supply in the secret realm, the glow-up is about to get even more epic. Then our boy gets an AIDA. What if he sells one of these magic fruits? He wonders how much it would even go for, but it's been a long day of serving L's to his enemies. So he dies to just chill for now and get some sleep. The next day, he gets a call from Tina. She's checking in to make sure Ethan hasn't caused any more trouble. Finn, being a gentleman, lies and says everything's fine to keep her from worrying. Such a good dude. Then he gets a little spicy. He asks if she was for real about being his girlfriend once he was divorced. Tina gets all flustered, saying she only sided that to make May mad. But her face is telling a whole different story. Finn teases her a bit more, and she just hangs up. Has left smiling, thinking the school beauty might actually be into Hayem, but the chill vibes don't last long. A neighbor comes running, telling Hayem that a local loan shark named Felix is at his parents' house raising hell, and she's not Kai-dieting. Felix and his wife are straight up harassing them, throwing insults and spreading nasty rumors about May. Finn rolls up and he immediately puts a stop to it. He asks his parents how much they owe these clowns. Felix explains they borrowed $50,000 for Finn's wedding. And this is where Finn's blood runs cold. He sent May $300,000 to pay off this exact debt. She just pocketed all of it. The betrayal just keeps getting worse. He tells them to back off his parents and that he'll pay. But this is where the scam comes in. Felix says with interest. The total is now $70,000. They mock Hayem, thinking he's loaded. Not knowing about the divorce, his dad tells Hayem to just get the money from May. Awkward. So Finn has to drop the bomb. He tells his parents he and May are divorced. They are completely shocked. With no other choice, he makes a huge gamble. He tells Felix he'll pay by 6 p.m. or they can take his house. His parents are freaking out. He knows May won't give the money back and June is broke. There's only one person he can think to call. Crystal. He nervously calls her and asks for the $70,000. Without even hesitating, she says yes, even offering it as a gift. Finn insists it's a loan he'll repay. Then Crystal totally throws Hayem a curveball. She says she's coming to deliver the money in person. He goes back and tells his worried parents that he's got the money handled, then heads out to meet his new rich bestie. On the way, he concedes giving her a magic fruit as a thank you gift, but Dekai dies against it. Exposing his secret power source is way too risky. Crystal pulls up in her fancy car. Her bodyguard is being super snobby about the village, but she tells Hayem to chill and wait in the car. She hands Hayem the cash and asks what it's for. He tells her the truth about his parents' debt. Do can see the respect in her eyes. She realizes he's not just some guy trying to get money from her. He asks why she drove all the way out here. She smiles and tells Hayem to stop being so formal and just call her Crystal. The vibes are immaculate. Then she drops some major business tea. Her family's company wants to develop the mountain behind his village into an ecotourism and organic farm project. Finn immediately sees his opportunity. He tells her about the most perfect, best feng shui spot on the entire mountain for her project. Crystal, trusting his local knowledge, is sold. She asks Hayem to take her there right now to check it out. When they get there, Crystal is blown away by how perfect it is. Then, Finn drops another bomb. The best 10 acres of this land already belong to his family. It's a sign from the universe. Crystal asks if he can help her secure the rest of the land from the villagers. She's officially proposing a partnership. She sees Hayem as the AI Dail local partner. Finn realizes this is his ticket to getting rich. He agrees to talk to the village chief and secure the land. And just like that, our boy is on his way to becoming a CEO. On their way back, a wild pheasant flies out of a bush, scaring Crystal. She stumbles and falls right into Finn's arms. Her bodyguard, who's been lurking, immediately accuses Finn of planning the whole thing to get his hands on her. Finn is like, "Bro, am I a psychic now?" Crystal, who is clearly not mad about it, tells her bodyguard to shut up. Suddenly, the pheasant just drops out of the sky. Finn calmly explains, "Oh, that was just Lei Shen." And out from the bushes pops our MVP, Lei Shen. Finn jokingly explains that Lei Shen was just defending Crystal's honor against the scary bird. Crystal is totally charmed, asking if he can actually understand what the little guy says. He playfully admits he's just guessing, and she starts chasing Hayem around. This is a side eye of Crystal we haven't seen before. She thinks to herself that no one has ever dared to tease her like this. And instead of being mad, she actually feels relaxed and happy. The bodyguard, Kyle, is watching this whole rom-com scene unfold and looks like he just swallowed a lemon. He clearly thinks Crystal is falling for this country boy. Finn then suggests they roast the pheasant to celebrate. Crystal is totally down, but when Finn offers some to Kyle, he snobbishly refuses. So they leave Hayam to sulk and head to a nearby cave for a private BBQ. Finn gives the first drumstick to Lei Shen, and the other to Crystal. She's amazed at how good it is. While they eat, they start brainstorming business ideas, seeing the cave as a potential specialty hotel. After their successful business meeting and date, Crystal leaves. Finn immediately takes the cash to his parents to pay off the loan shark. Felix, he explains his new partner Shai with Crystal, but his dad reveals that Felix is also trying to get control of that same land. The plot thickens. Finn reassures his worried parents that he's not a pushover anymore and can handle it. Famous last words. Because the police then show up at his door. And who is it but our girl Serena? She tells Hayam he's under arrest for poisoning. Finn is completely baffled. He suspects it's a trap from Ethan or Leo and that they're fake cops. So he tries to escape out the back. But Serena is one step ahead, waiting for Hayam with her gun drawn. The jig is up. They're real cops. At the station, Serena drops the bombshell. The victim is Crystal. She fell into a coma after eating the chicken he cooked. Finn is floored. The motive she presents is even more ridiculous. She claims he poisoned Crystal to get out of paying back the $70,000. Finn gets so mad he calls her a pig brain, which, doesn't help his case. Serena leaves Hayam to stew in the interrogation room, but they underestimated our boy and his side-eye kick. Lei Shen appears out of nowhere and expertly picks the lock on his handcuffs. Finn casually walks out. Smooth talks his way past a senior officer, and then bolts, leaving the cops completely baffled. When Serena discovers he's gone, it's utter chaos. Now a fugitive, Finn has one mission. He knows the magic fruit can cure poison. He has to get to Crystal and save her, even if it makes Hayam look even more guilty. Now he's a fugitive. The cops are definitely looking for Hayam, and he knows getting to Crystal is going to be next to impossible, but he has to try. If he can't save her and prove his innocence, it's game over. So he's all in. He tries calling his bestie June, but of course, the one TM he desperately needs Hayam. June ghosts Hayam, so he calls the next best person, Tina. He asks her to drive over late at night, and her mind immediately goes to a spicy place. But Finn clarifies he needs her getaway driver skills to save someone. Tina, ever the ride or die, agrees. Immediately. In the car, he spills everything. The frame-up, the jailbreak. He tells her he's a wanted man and asks if she still wants to help. Without missing a beat, Tina says of course she will. She's a real one. Then she uses her connections to find out exactly which hospital Crystal is in. She even gets the room number. Finn is so grateful he jokes he'll marry her to repay the favor, and she gets all shy. The chemistry is popping. At the hospital, he tells her to leave so she doesn't get in trouble. She insists she's not scared, but he makes her go. What a gent. Finn sneaks into the room and finds a nurse sleeping on duty. He wakes her up and improvises a masterpiece of a lie. He claims he's Crystal's secret lover, and she poisoned herself because her family disapproves. The nurse totally buys the tragic romance and gives them privacy. Now for the hard part. Crystal is unconscious, so she can't swallow the fruit. He needs a new plan. He dekai dies to squeeze the juice into a cup. But just as he's about to administer the cure, Serena and her squad burst in. Guns drawn. They think he's trying to finish the job. He insists it's the antidote. But a cup of fruit juice curing a mysterious poison sounds pretty sus. So, to prove it's not poison, he just chugs the whole thing. The cops are shook, thinking he's committing suicide die out of love. When he doesn't drop dead, he uses the confusion to grab Crystal and make a run for it. This situation has officially gone from bad to worse. He escapes to a nearby construction site, figuring the police will search the mountains. Making the obvious hiding spot the safest, he overhears workers saying Crystal's been kidnapped, with a $5 million reward for the culprit. He's not just a suspect anymore. He's a full-on kidnapper in the public eye. Now he's really desperate for her to wake up. But with no juicer, he lands on a very intimate solution. He's going to chew the fruit and feed it to her mouth to mouth. He swears he's only doing it to save her, not to be a creep. While this rom-com CPR is happening, the police are mobilizing a huge search party for the mountains. just as Finn predicted. As the fruit starts to work, he feels her starting to respond. He urges her to wake up, his entire future depending on it. The mountain search turns up nothing. And that's when Serena's cop senses tingle. She suggests they check the construction site. Just as he feeds her the last piece of fruit, Crystal wakes up, and her first move is to slap Hayem across the face and call Hayem a pervert. Her scream alerts the police. Serena was right. The chief immediately orders them to surround the building, with authorization to shoot. While Finn tries to calm a hysterical Crystal down, the police outside DA are interpreting her screams as something way worse. This could not have gone more wrong. Even Crystal's dad has arrived, thinking his daughter is being held hostage. The situation is now a full-blown tactical crisis. Okay, so get this. Crystal's dad and her adopted brother Mason show up. And Mason, this dude is shady AF. He immediately tells the police chief to just have the Snybeer take Finn out. The chief is like, bet, and sends in Serena's team to rescue the hostage. Meanwhile, Finn is desperately trying to give Crystal the world's fastest recap. He explains he was framed, escaped jail, and broke her out of the hospital all to save her life. Somehow, she actually believes Hayem. But she's still stuck on one very important detail. Why was he kissing her? He explains it was anti-diote CPR. He had to chew up the magic fruit and feed it to her since she was unconscious. She then asks why he was shirtless, and he points out he was using his shirt to waybe her sweat. The logic is sound, and she finally chills out. Just as he's telling her to clear his name, the tactical team crashes the party. But Crystal goes full mama bear, jumping in front of Finn to protect Hayem. With his new spy dye senses, Finn easily dodges Serena and disarms the other cops without hurting them. Then Crystal shuts the whole thing down. She tells everyone Finn saved her. He didn't poison her, and he certainly didn't kidnap her. Her dad backs her up, and the police have no choice but to stand down. Serena looks suspicious, knowing there's more to the story. But for now, Finn is in the clear. Crystal tells Hayem to come with her family. Mason's face is pure salt as he watches Crystal say she feels safe with Finn. The jealousy is real. Back at her hotel, Crystal just tells Hayem to take off his clothes. Finn is shook, thinking she's about to thank Hayem in a very personal way. But nope, she just wants to treat the bite mark she left on his arm. He tries to play it off. Worried Shell see his super healing and think he's a freak. After another rom-com misunderstanding where she thinks he's trying to kiss her again, he finally gives in and takes off his shirt. The bite mark is completely gone. Crystal is stunned. He jokes that he's a vampire, but she's smart and figures out the fruit also has healing powers. He spills all the tea, confirming it can heal, detox, and make you stronger. Then she asks for one to help her sick grandfather. Offering a cool $1 million for it, Finn realizes he's literally sitting on a gold mine. He agrees to give her one, and even writes off his 70,000 yuan debt for the fruits he used to save her. Crystal gets a little flustered, wondering if he likes her. But Finn pivots back to business, reminding her the real poisoner is still out there. He drops a major hint, telling her to look closely at the people around her. Then his phone rings. It's Tina. Crystal gets visibly jealous, asking if Tina is his girlfriend. As he answers the call, you can just feel the love triangle solidifying. So he's on the phone with Tina, who saw the news and was totally freaking out that he was a wanted kidnapper. He assures her he's fine and has cleared his name. He thanks her for being his getaway driver, and she hits Hayem with the classic "we're just good friends" line. He playfully calls her out, asking if that's all they are. She says since he helped her with Ethan, they're even. It's cute. After he hangs up, Crystal's secretary arrives with a full set of designer clothes for Hayem. A total rich girl flex. She also tells Hayem Crystal is waiting in the restaurant to treat Hayem to dinner as thanks. Our boy is officially leveling up. At dinner, she says he looks handsome. He puffs his chest out, bragging he was the school heartthrob back in the day. He then jokes about how heavy she was when he carried her out of the hospital. She's not amused. He quickly backpedals, saying he just meant she has a great figure. But then Mason, the creepy adopted brother, shows up and kills the vibe. Du can see Hayem seething as he watches Crystal smiling and laughing with Finn. The second Crystal leaves for the restroom, Mason makes his move. He tells Finn they're from different worlds and he needs to stay away from her. But our boy Finn isn't about to be intimidated. When Crystal comes back, he immediately snitches on Mason, telling her exactly what he saw ID. Crystal goes into beast mode, She rebus Mason a new one for judging Finn and makes it clear Finn is her savior and her friend. Doe, love to see it. She kicks Hyam out, and he gives Finn a death glare on his way out. Total villain vibes. Then she drops a bomb. Mason isn't her real brother. And even crazier, he confessed his love for her and she turned Hyam down. The pieces start clicking into place for Finn. Mason's motive for poisoning Crystal just became crystal clear. Later that night, Serena calls, asking to meet. Finn knows she's gonna grill Hyam about the magic cure. So he preps a cover story. He tells her his grandpa was a famous doctor and he used acupuncture. She's not buying it. Since she saw Hyam with a cup of juice, he claims he made up the juice story in a panic. She tries to corner Hyam by asking to meet his grandpa, but he shuts that down by saying he passed away. It's a stalemate. She offers Hyam a ride home as an apology for suspecting Hyam. In the car, she notices his pet ferret and remembers it bit through Solidi steel handcuffs. Finn has to think fast, claiming it's just a rare golden ferret with strong teeth. Serena lets it go, saying she never reported the incident, and just when things seem calm, a van starts tailing them. Turns out, it's a drug dealer named Dean, whose brother Serena killed on the job. Hez back for revenge. He rams their car. Serena is unarmed. Finn tells her to drive up a nearby mountain. They ditch the car and run for cover, but Dean opens fire. In a heroic moment, Serena shoves Finn out of the way, taking a bullet for Hyam. She collapses, telling Hyam to run, but Finn is not about to leave a fallen comrade behind. He's like, nah, we're in this together. He scoops her onto his back and they make a run for it into a cave, but they're pinned down. Finn's internally panicking, realizing his new glow-up doesn't make Hyam bulletproof. Dean and his crew are outside demanding he hand Serena over. She's like, just go. I'm a cop. I knew this could happen. It's not your fault, but Finn's not having it. A's, blaming himself. As Dean starts a countdown, Finn uses some big brain logic. He points out these guys are criminals. They're not just gonna let Hyam walk away, even if he surrenders. So he's like, they got guns. I got rocks. Serena thinks he's completely lost it. But Finn is about to go full Divide versus Goliath on these dudes. When they charge in, Finn unleashes his secret weapon. He sends Lei Shen out to distract them. The goons totally freak out, thinking the cave is haunted. With his super strength, Finn realizes his rocks are basically bullets. He starts picking them off one by one with perfect accuracy. It's insane. Between Finn's deadly IM and Lei Shen dive-bombing their faces, the goons' morale shatters. They start begging their boss to retreat, but Dean is unhinged. When one of his men tries to run, he just shoots Hyam in the back. Finn then steps out, taking down another one and giving Dean a chilling death stare. That's it for the henchmen. They abandon their boss and flee. Dean, now alone, makes a classic villain escape, vowing revenge. With the coast clear, Finn rushes back to Serena. She's lost a lot of blood. He realizes he has to use a magic fruit, but needs to check the wound first to see if the bullet is still inside just as he's examining her leg. She wakes up, awkward. She thinks he's getting handsy, but he quickly explains he's just checking the wound, which luckily was just a graze. TM, for the magic fruit. He rewards Lei Shen with a bite first, then gives one to Serena. She's confused, but trusts Hyam and eats it. As the fruit works, it's magic. He finally spills the tea. He tells her everything, how it heals, detoxes, and how it's the real reason Crystal recovered. She finally understands. She thanks Hyam for saving her life and promises to keep his secret. Now she's determined to bring Dean to justice. And she knows just where to start. She reveals Dean's boss is none other than Ethan, the deputy mayor's son. Finn is shook, remembering his own beef with the guy. Serena explains that Ethan runs a whole criminal enterprise, including drug trafficking. And now, they both have a reason to take Hyam down. Finn worries he'll be in trouble for killing the goon, but Serena assures Hyam he's a hero who will probably get a reward. A true vigilante origin story. Meanwhile, Dean reports back to Ethan, who is absolutely furious. He chews Dean out for going after Serena and bringing so much heat onto their operation. Dean tries to explain that some guy named Finn and a weird animal messed up his plan. The name Finn immediately clicks with Ethan. Hez like, why is this guy's name popping up everywhere? It's giving main character plot armor and the villain is getting annoyed. Dean sees a chance to get back in his boss's good graces and promises to take Finn out for Hayam next TM. Ethan looks like he's actually considering it. The plot thickens, back in the cave. Serena is amazed to find her wound has almost completely healed. The magic fruit is no joke. She has a new problem though. Her pants are ruined. She awkwardly asks Finn for some clothes. He brings her his own clothes and is a total gentleman about it, telling her to take a shower and call Hayam when she's ready. He even goes for a walk to give her privacy. When he gets back, he sees her looking kinda cute in his oversized shirt and starts flirting hard, saying any guy would be lucky to have her. She gets a little flustered and I immediately brings up Crystal, asking what their deal is. He brushes it off as just friends and invites her to his parents' place for dinner. On the way, the village, Gosai, Bis. See them, and I immediately assume she's his new girlfriend, saying she's way prettier than May. To avoid the whole thing, Finn just agrees with them, but when they arrive home, drama is already waiting. Felix, the local loan shark, is harassing his parents to sell their land. Finn steps in. He realizes Felix must have heard about a development project in the area and wants to buy their land cheap to fly by it. He tells the guy to get lost. Felix gets cocky, admitting he's a loan shark and taunting them, saying, "So what?" He literally dares Finn to call the police. Big mistake. Serena steps forward and says, "Good AI, DA." She flashes her badge and puts Hayam under arrest for all the things he just confessed to. His tough guy act completely dissolves. He starts begging Finn to ask his pretty cop friend to let Hayam go. Finn just shrugs, saying he's got no pull with her. Serena calls for backup and tells Felix not to even think about running. With the drama handled, Finn introduces Serena to his parents. His mom is immediately smitten and insists they stay for dinner. His dad pulls Hayam aside for the classic interrogation. "Is she your girlfriend?" When Finn says no, his dad points out she's wearing his clothes and tells Hayam not to mess things up with a good girl like her. The dinner is super wholesome. His parents clearly adore Serena, treating her like a future daughter-in-law already. Serena also proves she's a great cop, reassuring Finn's kind-hearted parents that she'll make sure Felix doesn't bother them again. When her backup arrives, she gets ready to leave. She sincerely thanks Finn for saving her, thinking to herself that she owes Hayam big TM, and with that, she hauls the pathetic loan shark away, leaving Finn to deal with his very interested parents. As she's about to leave, she promises to wash and return his clothes. But her subordinate, Officer Jiang, is giving them some serious side-eye eye, totally shy-biping them, and speak of the devil. The moment Serena is gone, Finn's phone rings. It's Crystal. He immediately starts teasing her, asking if she missed Hayam already. But she's all business, saying she's coming to his village to get a magic fruit for her grandpa. Sure enough, Crystal rolls up a little while later. Finn notices she has a driver now, who she explains is a bodyguard her grandpa insisted on. Just then, his parents come out, and his dad is shook. He's whispering to his wife about how Serena just left, and now another stunner has arrived. Crystal is super polite, but they have to get going. As they walk off, Finn's dad wonders if the divorce made his son a player, but his mom is proud, saying her son is just that popular. Once they're alone, Crystal immediately asks about Serena being at his house. Finn gets all nervous, like he just got caught cheating. He quickly makes up a story about how she was just investigating his case and gave Hayam a ride home. She seems to buy it, but the tension is real. Finn shows her the remaining 3 fruits. Crystal offers to buy all of them, but then backs off, saying she knows they're precious. When she asks if he can get more, he tells her it's a life or death situation, which isn't a lie. This makes Crystal genuinely concerned. She drops the cool rich girl act and tells Hayam not to risk his life. It's a sweet moment. She offers to help Hayam sell one of the other fruits at an auction to get Hayam more cash. Then she drops the bomb. "Door coming home with me? My grandpa wants to meet you." Finn gets hilariously nervous, feeling like he's about to be interviewed for a sugar baby position. They arrive at the mansion, and her mom immediately checks Hayam out, complimenting his looks. He meets the whole family, including his rival Mason, who is not looking happy. As Crystal takes Finn to see Grandpa, her mom is already planning the wedding, gushing about how perfect they look together. Grandpa Leng starts off super intimidating, grilling Finn and threatening Hayam not to lie. But Finn holds his ground. Pressing the old man, he admits he was just testing Hayam. After eating the fruit, the effect is instant. He feels warmth spreading through Hayam, and his old leg injury feels better. He throws his cane aside and starts walking around, completely healed. Hez ecstatic. He asks Finn what he wants as a reward. Finn says the $1,000,000 was enough. So Grandpa Leng offers Hyam the ultimate prize. His granddaughter. Everyone is shook. But Grandpa is dead serious, telling Finn that he's the only boy Crystal has ever shown interest in. And he fully expects Hyam to become his grandson-in-law. The ultimate wingman. Crystal is totally blushing, but tries to play it cool. They quickly come up with a cover story, agreeing to tell everyone that Finn's acupuncture skills healed Grandpa. Not some magic fruit. Grandpa can't resist one last tease, saying she's being so thoughtful for Finn's sake. Back in the living room, the family is stunned to see Grandpa walking perfectly. He announces that Finn's acupuncture skills are legit and that Finn is now a benefactor of the family who must be protected. Crystal's mom is totally buying it and starts gushing about what a great husband Finn would be. Our boy is just collecting future mothers-in-law at this point. As Crystal drives Hyam back to the hotel, the family sees them off, telling Hyam to treat their home like his own. Meanwhile, Mason is just seething in the background, his villain arc officially loading. Once they're alone, Finn goes right back to flirting, asking if he has a shot at being her sugar baby. She says no way. So he pretends to be sad, calling Hyam himself a toad who can't reach a swan like her. She totally falls for it, thinking he's genuinely upset. He turns the charm back on, reminding her to send Hyam the money so he can level up and be worthy of her. Smooth. A moment later, he gets the notification for 1,000,000 yuan. They exchange cute goodnight texts, calling each other Toad and Swan. Finn can't believe his luck. From being betrayed and almost killed, he's now a millionaire. The glow-up is real. Then, he gets a call from Serena. She tells Hyam Shirai died Ethan's businesses, which has Hyam fuming. Finn is super impressed by her power move. She then invites Hyam to the same auction. And Finn, our poor, sweet Hyambo, says yes, completely forgetting about Crystal. The next morning, he gets calls from both women, one after the other, saying they're in the lobby. Has officially trapped in a love triangle showdown. As he's panicking, he runs right into Leo and May. They start mocking Hyam for being poor and alone. And right on cue, Serena and Crystal show up at the same TM, both declaring that they're his date. The ultimate clapback. The whole lobby is shook. People immediately recognize Crystal and Serena, and they can't believe these two goddesses are fighting over one guy. The Gosai B is Pai being hot. May tries to stir the pot, calling Finn a cheating scumbag. But the girls aren't having it. Crystal says she knows he has other women and she's fine with it. And Serena drops the tea that May was the one who cheated. The Uno reverse card is played, just when things couldn't get more chaotic. Ethan shows up. The final boss of this level has entered the chat. He's pissed at everyone. Finn just roasts Hyam, calling Hyam and Leo a pair of broken brothers. Ethan threatens them all before dragging his minions away. With the villains gone, Finn thanks the ladies, but now he has to face their wrath. Serena is hurt he invited Crystal, and Crystal is icy, saying, "It's just business." Across the hall, Mason is watching. He sees that Finn is enemies with Ethan and starts plotting to team up with Hyam inside the auction. The girls are giving Finn the silent treatment. Crystal points out a famous antiques expert, Professor Chin, and Serena explains he's a big deal. The auction finally begins, with Finn stuck between two very annoyed, very beautiful women. This is going to be a long day for Hyam. The first item is an old sword, Baidi's Fly, and it's sold for 500. 0 inches a hot second. Finn's just like, welp, I'm just here for the free entertainment. But then, the next item comes up. It's an old painting. And suddenly, Finn's spy dye senses are tingling. He sees a faint white glow around it. He asks Serena if she sees it, but she just calls Hyam a pervert for staring so hard at an erotic painting. He turns to Crystal, but she can't see it either. Okay, so this is his own private superpower. Noted, Finn realizes the glow must be spiritual energy, just like the magic fruit. This painting is special. Just as the auctioneer is about to give up, Crystal buys the starting 50,000. Leo, ever the hater, immediately tries to drive up the price. But Finn is determined. Crystal warns Hyam it's a trap, but he says he trusts his gut on this one. Finn finally wins it for 100,000. Leo starts laughing, thinking he tricked Finn into buying worthless junk, but Finn just smiles and thanks Hyam, saying he would pay D1 million. The confidence is everything. The next item is a super famous calligraphy scroll. But this TM, Finn sees no glow. I immediately knows it's a fake crystal. However, he wants it for her grandpa and starts buy-dieting. Ethan, wanting to one-up her, jumps in, and a buy-dieting war erupts, driving the price up to a crazy 10 million. Finn pulls her aside and explains his new power. He tells her he's sure it's a fake because it has no spiritual energy. Crystal looks at Hyam, says I trust you, but then buy this 15 million. Finn is about to have a heart attack, but our girl is playing 4D chess. She tells Ethan it's her last buy D. If he wants it, he has to beat her. She's baiting Hyam, not wanting to look weak. Ethan's ego takes over. He buys his 16 million. And just like that, Crystal congratulates Hyam, leaving Hyam with an overpriced fake. That's my girl. Finally, it's TM for the magic fruit. The auctioneer announces that Grandpa Lang Hai himself vouched for it. So now everyone's taking it seriously. Leo I immediately starts buy-dieting, desperate to heal his family jewels. He buys his 2 million. Finn sees his chance for payback and buys his 3 million. The girls catch on, and Crystal jumps in too, raising it to 4 million. They're totally trolling Hyam, knowing how desperate Leo is. Finn figures his limit is 5 million. He lets Ethan buy D5 million for Leo, and then stops. Sold. Finn just made his enemy pay Hyam 5 million for his own magic fruit. The ultimate finesse. Later, Finn inspects the painting he bought. He feels the spiritual energy and discovers something high-diden inside, DA. It's an ancient jade sly bee with mysterious patterns. The plot thickens. The last item up for auction is a random jade sly BI. The auctioneer says it has some weird carvings and sets the starting price at a measly 5,000. Finn knows this thing is priceless. He smartly tells Serena to buy D for Hyam, so Leo doesn't get any funny dias and try to drive up the price again. She places the buy D, and boom, no one else even tries. It's sold instantly, and the auction concludes. As everyone is leaving, Ethan comes over to gloat about the calligraphy scroll he won, but Finn just smirks and tells Hyam he bought a fake. Ethan is triggered and calls Hyam ignorant, so Finn suggests they get the expert, Professor Chin, to settle it once and for all. They make a bet. If it's real, Finn has to kneel and call Ethan his dad. If it's fake, Ethan has to do the same. The girls immediately hype Finn up, ready for the drama. Professor Chin inspects the scroll and says that, while it looks good, the forger was careless. He declares it a fake. He points out the fatal flaw. The artist Aki dientally used a modern, amplified character in the ancient calligraphy. The entire room just erupts with laughter. Ethan is absolutely fuming. He blames Leo for egging Hyam on and snatches the 5 million yuan magic fruit from Hyam as compensation. Leo is devastated. That was his one hope of getting his boys back in working order. But the humiliation isn't over. The girls remind Ethan about the bet. Backed into a corner, he actually kneels and calls Finn dad. It is glorious. Completely broken, he storms off, throwing the fruit back and vowing revenge on all of them. And look who shows up to comfort Hyam. It's Mason, proposing they team up to take Finn down. The villain alliance is officially formed. Finn tries to arrange a celebration dinner, but Crystal and Serena are still salty about the morning drama and both ditch Hyam. So he heads back to his room to study his new toys. Meanwhile, the villains have already made their move, ambushing Serena and Crystal. Mason reveals his plan to get rid of Finn and Crystal so he can take over. Back in the room, Finn notices the spiritual energy on the painting is stronger on the back. He realizes it's a painting within a painting. He carefully peels the top layer away, revealing the true masterpiece high-diden underneath. And from it, a ghost pops out. The spirit introduces Hyam's self as an ancient master. He senses Finn's potential, and Dekai dies to pass on his legacy, zapping all his ancient knowledge straight into Finn's brain. This includes an OP cultivation method and a legendary acupuncture technique that can literally reverse life and death. Finn just got the ultimate power-up. Just as he's processing this, he gets a call from Tina's phone. But it's Dean, the criminal. He reveals he's kidnapped Tina, Serena, and Crystal, and warns Finn not to call the cops. Finn immediately knows Ethan is behind this. But with his new inheritance, he's not scared. Hez ready to bring the pain. At the high die-out, the villains are gloating. Mason finally confesses to Crystal that he was the one who tried to poison her. Has been the snake in the grass all along. Just as Finn arrives, Ethan taunts Hayam. He says Finn can only choose to save one of the three women. The classic villain ultimatum, but Finn isn't playing their games. He hits them with the ultimate main character line. I want them all. He tells them to surrender because they're surrounded. By Hayam, the villains just laugh. They think he's completely delusional. One man trying to take on their entire crew, but Finn just smiles. He never saw ID, he came alone. He calls for Lei Shen, his furry little side-eye kick, to attack. The golden weasel becomes a blur of motion, taking out the goons and freeing the girls while Finn handles the rest. An absolute power couple. With his new powers, Finn makes short work of them. In moments, only the main villains are left standing, and now they're all begging for their lives. The loyalty is nowhere to be found. Leo offers to give May back. Kyle rats out Mason. Mason tries to play the family card. It's a pathetic sight, but Finn isn't interested in killing them. He says he's going to make them suffer a fate worse than death. It's TM to test out his new Ghostgate 13 needles. With a few precise pokes, he basically fries their brains. He's turned them all into simple-minded fools, so they can live out their days experiencing what it's like to be helpless. A truly savage revenge. With the villains defeated, the girls rush to thank Hayam, but their gratitude quickly turns into a new kind of battle. They all put Hayam on the spot, demanding to know which one of them he would choose to be his girlfriend. Finn, the man who just took down a whole gang, is completely terrified. In a moment of sheer panic, he yells, I choose Lei Shen. Then he grabs his weasel and literally runs away, screaming that women are scary and he's going back to the village. The girls chase after Hayam, and that's how our epic story ends for now.